Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris from Chris and Ed Go Fishing, and I'm going to be doing a first impressions of the Daiwa Certate HD 4000H. Now, I bought this fishing reel off a website where you can buy used products. This, however, is not used. It was simply spooled up with line and then never used. It was just kind of put back in the box. So I got it for a good price. I was not going to pay the hefty price tag of $4.99 for this fishing reel. I would pay something like that for a brand new Daiwa Saltiga, but not the Certate. But let's get into it. The name, Daiwa Certate HD, HD standing for heavy duty. I think it goes, it matches perfectly with its monocoque, all one piece frame. It keeps it really rigid and it keeps the gear in alignment. The gear being aircraft grade aluminum gear, and it was machine crafted, so it's all calculated to be perfect. And I think that's great that Daiwa is taking a little bit more time and putting a little bit more money into R&D, and it's starting to show. This is going to be for stripers, inshore, heavy freshwater fishing. However, you can use this in the saltwater, but I'm going to be primarily using this for stripers. I plan to take this down to Florida, maybe catch some jacks or snook or something like that with it, and then also Mexico. Hopefully, maybe catch a dorado or some yellowtail with it. Those are my two of my favorite fish to catch. Going down there, maybe some big African pompano or something like that. But this is mostly going to be for stripers out here on the Chesapeake. Let's talk about the bearings. It has, I believe, 3 mag-sealed bearings. One on the handle and the non-handle side, which is kind of cool. I think, and one in the main shaft or the line roller. So that's going to keep this reel super quiet. Mag seal bar bearings are not going to get salt water in them as they are mag sealed, but this also offers, I believe, 5 corrosion resistant ball bearings. So this reel is going to stay quiet for a long time. Even if you do saltwater fishing, you just got to take care of it. You can buy nice things, you just got to take care of them, and they'll last you a long time. And that's what this reel was designed for. I believe one of the only other ones that the Daiwa offers with this monocoque body is the Saltiga Bay Jigger. I want to get that too. That thing is cool. That's going to be perfect for dorado down in Mexico inshore fishing. But I'm going to try this one out. I think it's really nice. It's definitely aesthetically pleasing, as you guys can see. This is very cool colors, very cool design. I like the Daiwa's air rotor. It's supposed to be 15% less than the average rotor, I guess, from other companies. Has the automatic drag system. I can't attest to the drag as I've never used it before, but when I do, I am going to mess with the drag and see what I can get away with, and then let you guys know. The gear ratio, 5.7 to 1. That's nice. It's not like those super expensive, bass fishing spinning reels, like maybe the Exist or something like that, or some pricey, Shimano, spinning reel for like deep drop shot rigs or something like that. But if you guys don't know what the gear ratio means, I didn't know this when I first started fishing, but then I started, doing some research, and it's kind of stuck with me ever since. The gear ratio is important because it determines the speed at which your reel picks up line. So 5.7 turns per 1 turn of the handle. So this turns 5.7 times per 1 turn of the handle. Now, the theory behind that in buying a reel that has a faster speed or a better gear ratio, it's easier to slow down your retrieve than it is to crank faster with a low speed model. So if you're doing a lot of fishing, that's going to catch up with you. It's you're going to get tired. So I like to buy one with a better gear ratio and then just slow down my retrieve if I need to. If you're fishing for a little trevally or something like that, and depending on what method you're using, if you're just reeling it in quickly for a bigger trevally, or if you're gonna, you know, pop it off the bottom and then, you know, reel it in nice and slow, kind of get their attention. That's what you would want, you know, a fishing reel with a, you know, a better gear ratio, because you can kind of determine that speed at which you reel it in. It only weighs, it weighs less than a pound. I think it's like 400 grams, which is like 14 ounces or something like that. It's light. It's really light. The line obviously adds some weight to it, but this thing is light. And I should be able to fish with this, you know, for 8 hours, no problem. I think that covers it. I talked about the price point of $499.95. That's pretty pricey. Not a lot of people are going to want to pay that. I did not pay that. I would only pay that for the Saltiga. But I'm going to try this one out. I got a good deal on it, so I'm going to let you guys know if I think that, if I recommend to get one or not. I can already tell you I'm beyond excited to start using this, and you know, I showed this to Ed, and he did his own little review on his phone. It's actually really funny. I hope he posts it up here on YouTube, but this will be the official one. His is really funny, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. All right, guys, I'm gonna test it out, let you know how it goes, and you'll see it in some of the videos, and then I'll do a full review on it on what I think. All right, guys, take care.